seen on tape from Kentucky, obviously a team that historically, and this season as well, obviously trying to run the ball up.
Mm-hmm. They got a really big physical line. So, I mean, our coaches already told us, like, this is going to be the biggest challenge of the year. They're going to really try to run the ball downhill, like, probably even more than Georgia did. So, I mean, this is going to be a physical game for the D-line. The game got to be one up front.
You guys maybe looking forward to a game like that? I mean, it seems like teams have run the ball against you guys, but it seems like you've gone against teams that are maybe happy to put the ball in the air. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to stopping the run, like really establishing my game, like stopping the run, and against a really good opponent. Like they held Georgia they played them to 1 point, like in the game. So like, this is a really good team, and I don't take them lightly.
Malik, what's it meant to you to come in as a true freshman and kind of be a mainstay in this defensive line rotation, especially at a position where like you don't see a lot of true freshmen come in and really make an impact like you have in year one?
I mean, this was always the goal. Like this is why I came in early, so I could like already get accustomed to like playing against bigger and better O-linemen. So I mean, this was always the plan, and having my brother to help me, like having me there to guide me through it, watch film with me. Like we was just talking like last night. Like he was telling me about Kentucky. Like we watched film on him. We did that before Georgia game. We didn't really do it much before Missouri game because he was in London because they had a game out there. Yeah. But like, he really been guiding me through it, like helping me find tendencies and stuff like that from O-lines.
Do you feel like you kind of have I don't know if cheat code is the right word, but I mean, not a lot of people have brothers who played in the SEC last year who have gotten them through it. I mean, just do you feel like how big of an edge do you feel like that is?
I mean, it's a really big edge, especially like playing against teams that he didn't play against last year. Like some of the same players, he'll tell me some of the terminology they use. Like if they play like nose over toes, if they put their hand down, if they blocking down on 3 techniques, stuff like that. And that's stuff like that. Like really, that helped me.
Like, how do you feel like you've grown from week 1 to now?
I mean, I really feel like I've solidified myself like on the D-line because I mean, I wasn't really like really that confident in myself going into the season because I didn't really know how many reps I would be getting, stuff like that. But seeing seeing the fruits of my labor, like I worked so hard to be where I'm at and like actually getting to see it, like get sacks, like get TFLs, like I mean it's really been like dream come true for real.
Obviously, you've been able to be a contributor right away as a freshman, but what's it been like, seeing all the young guys and all the other freshmen who have contributed, especially in the defense?
I feel like we probably got the best freshmen in the country. Like I don't see like no other freshmen doing what we doing. Like Caleb Harris, Jay Crawford, Cam Coleman, Michael Simmons. Like we all like really playing like a big part like in these games. Like really like helping the team out. Like really contributing to the team. And just to have young guys knowing that we're gonna be here for years to come. Like we really gonna turn this thing around.
Speaking of freshmen, how do you think Amaris and TJ are coming along?
Oh, they coming along well. Like Amaris got a lot of reps last game. Like he played really good last game. TJ Lindsey, he coming along a little slower because I mean he a good player. It's just some stuff that he lacks. So I mean he gonna come along too. Like we see it at practice. Like he really does really good at practice. It's just like we just gotta see it in the game now.
And when you're at Pike Road, you got moved around so much, and I see your nose, tackle, and here you play pretty much on one spot. I think these are 3-tech here. Mm-hmm. Do you like just playing one spot instead of getting shuffled around so much? Does it help you?
I mean, I really get shuffled around here a lot. Okay. I mean, cause on obvious passing downs, like they move me and Keldrick inside. Like we play the nose position, and on like some other stuff we playing 3 technique, 4-5. Mm-hmm. Like so we really playing everything.
You kind of like that then, I guess.
Yeah, I like it.
Kind of what you always done, right?
Right. I'm used to it for real.
Yeah. Which one do you like best?
I like playing 3 technique for sure.
Okay.
Malik, it wasn't long ago that you were a recruit. Mm-hmm. Auburn's it hadn't gone like they wanted to. Mm-hmm. Trying to hold the class together, got a good class. What do you tell those guys? What's your message to them?
Stay here. Like we go like it's so much better to have something that wasn't that good and to make it good than just to jump on the bandwagon. Like, well, we gonna turn this around. This is a program like historically that has been good, and we gonna get back to that. So I mean, if y'all really with us, y'all gonna stay with us. If y'all not, then y'all not. That's just what it is.
You talked about just the, especially y'all as the freshmen, taking pride in turning it around. How have you guys kind of kept the team together, just overall, during a season where it kind of hasn't gone how you may want it to?
I mean, we all none of us are soft-hearted. Like we're not letting the results like affect how we come in and prepare every single day. We're gonna come in here and prepare the same every day, win or loss. Cause Coach Durkin tell us all the time, a big win could be worse to you than a close loss. Like it could do the same thing. It could be worse. Like coming in happy, getting complacent off that. Like it could really be worse than losing a game. Like, and he was telling us like this past week, like even if we won the game 50 to 56, like that would be worse than losing it, whatever the score was, because it would be a lot more to correct. Like it wasn't much to correct. We just had like the last drive. It was just like we busted a lot. It was a lot of bust. Some of that was on me. Like them last 2 plays, that was on me. So I mean, we just come in, prepare the same every single week, like trying to get better every day.
Do you think that last drive from the Missouri game is going to really bother you guys? It seemed like it was really bothering Jared when we talked to him about it.
It bothered me too. Like I beat myself up about it because I had a chance to make a tackle in the backfield the play before they scored, and I didn't. I missed the tackle. And then the play where they scored, I sprint out of my gap, and they hit my gap. Like I put that on me. Like I told the D-liner that was my fault. So I'm gonna try to get better. Like that's just something that I gotta do myself. Like I gotta know, like in critical downs, I can't do that. I was trying to make up for the play before. I was thinking like in my head, I just missed this tackle, so I gotta go make one. So I was trying to do something spectacular, and I can't do that. That was a first mistake. I can't make that mistake no more. And Coach Von Trail knew, like he came up to me, talked to me after the game because he seen that I was hurting. Like he was like, I trust you, you my guy, and I'll put you back out there again. Like you just can't do that no more. And I told him I won't. So that's where, like, I mean, that's just what it is. That's my guy.
That's probably why you're excited to play Kentucky, because it's another chance to prove that you're better, right?
Right. Like that's what I've been thinking all week. Like I know they're gonna run the ball, so I'm finna get my get back.
That's coming right at you.
Right.
Malik, is there something to be said for having a really talented freshman class with a lot of contributors in a season that doesn't work out like you wanted to? You guys you're getting these adversity experiences firsthand in year one. Is there something to be said for having those lessons and learning from them and just, getting that education now as opposed to down the line when maybe you guys are upperclassmen and knowing how to handle those situations when you're older?
Yeah, we handle it. Like we handle it good. Like I mean, like we know. Like I done been places where I done lost before. Like I done lost games before. Like when I was at Pike Road, we started off 0-2 last year. Like I mean, I done lost games before, but it's just like here we on the bigger stage and we playing against like the best of the best. So it's like if this was got to come with it, like this season right here as a learning experience. So like next year we can already know like what not to do when we lose. Like then that's what it's just gonna have to be. Like and I tell myself every day the only thing that's worse than being 2-5 is being 2-6. Like so or being 2-10. So I'm not trying to like keep losing. So I'm gonna come out every day and like try to get better. Try to put a win on the schedule.
Can you talk about the growth in your confidence? How has previous conference matchup helped?
I mean, it was really that Georgia game that really like boosted my confidence for real because I got to see myself like on the other side of like real like people that's finna go get drafted. Like it's seniors in front of me, like, grown men in front of me, and I held my own. Like that was that week where I got the highest graded freshman interior D lineman. Like that was that game. Like just to see that, it was just like it was surreal to me because a couple years ago, like this was a national championship team. Like some of them players was on that team, and to put myself against national champions at 18, I was like I really felt like I could hold my own in this league, and that's what really gave me that confidence to keep going. Like that's why I'm not really thinking about leaving. Like I'm not like I want to be here. Like this is where I want to be. So like I don't know. It's just like a fire in me.
Hey, in games, who along your defensive line talks the most, do you think? Like, just chirping. Who's the biggest junk talker?
On the D-line, it's probably me for real. I really started talking this probably like, I think it was New Mexico game. That's when I really first started. But the person who talked the most crap on the team,
It's gotta be Eugene, right?
It's not. It's Dorian.
Really?
I promise nobody would think about it. I promise it's Dorian.
Yeah,
it's
he's
crazy.
so nice. When we talk.
Right. You'll never think it, but I'm telling you, it's Dorian. Like, he talks the most crap.
We've been looking for him.
It's hilarious. Y'all should mic him up. Y'all should mic Dorian up. Please mic Dorian up.
Malik, like you said, you're committed to this team. This is where you wanted to be for a long time, not thinking about leaving. How do you guys, as a freshman class, sort of stick together when the season hasn't gone how you've wanted it to, and not get antsy about the outlook of the program?
Because, like I said before, like none of us are soft-hearted. Like we knew it was coming into. Like we knew it might take a couple of years to get this thing right. We was hoping that it did. We was hoping that we was gonna be the class, but I mean it's gonna take more than us. Like it is. Like, we just gonna have to stick through the storm. The storms ain't gonna last for long. I'm telling y'all that now. It's not gonna last for long.
Thank you, Malik.